Frugal friends, welcome back. When this video airs, I will be in Arizona, going down to comfort and help and support my brother and his wife as their daughter is in the hospital. I am so glad that I took the time to prepare this slightly spooky but really fun video, a compilation of all of the best of last year's adventures during Halloween time, my favorite time of the year, including, which I think many of you will be excited to see if you didn't see it when it originally happened, our biggest, craziest, most amazing dumpster diving Halloween score ever. And what we did with all the things that we found and many other things that we have found over the years. At the end of this video, you will see the tour of our yard display. It was amazing. I have begun the new yard display and will be bringing you along for that when I get back from Arizona. So here we go, some family activities including Disneyland and pumpkins and making all kinds of treats and things from the dumpsters with the kids. An amazing trip to Disneyland with my sister for the Oogie Boogie Bash. All of this fun. It really, oh my goodness, it has been so helpful looking at all of this. What a fabulous stress relief. I hope you enjoy coming along for this adventure. And Frugal friends, I will see you all real soon. Here's Halloween 2019. The Halloween season began as my sister and I went to Anaheim, California to the Oogie Boogie Bash, which is unfortunately not happening this year. But next year, I do plan on being there again. We had the most amazing time. So many treats, so much fun, adventures. I mean, it was amazing, and just having time with my sister, who is my partner in all things fabulous and adventurous. I mean, what more can I say? It was so much fun, and I can hardly wait to be at Disneyland again with her and, of course, with my kids. It was a non-stop, fun parade, including parades that we saw that were so much fun. I did track Mickey down. It was like weaving and bobbing and dodging and in and out and under and seriously like almost under people and around people, following Mickey as soon as he came out. Yeah. Welcome back, Frugal friends. I am watching Aliens. Fantastic movie, perfect for a cold, wet, beautifully dreary fall day like today. Finished a puzzle. That's my 1,500 piece Disney Villains puzzle. Got it all glued, and now I've just got it laying here on the floor. It's dry. The kids worked on some Halloween songs, and it was so much fun as they perfected their craft. I loved listening to these spooky Halloween tunes. I'm working on fixing all kinds of things that we found that were broken. That ring for wine bell. I got my skulls painted, and I'm going to be doing a few things with them and adding them to the yard display. The little light up pumpkin, ghost with pumpkin, I fixed, just glued the part that was left back on of the jack-o'-lantern, added a bunch of the flowers that we found. It does cover up this a teeny bit, but I'm okay with that. Oh, this is something I did a few weeks ago, but I don't think I've ever showed you guys. We found a little vase in the bins and a bag of these like pieces of glass and a couple of these diamonds we found like a year or two ago. And then there was like some copper piping, including like a little end cap thing. I just glued all of that together after putting in all that glass stuff and made a cute little potion or perfume bottle. Then I repaired this guy. He just needed the chain fixed for his little eek sign, and so he's living right here for the moment. I fixed up Minnie Mouse. Remember, her hands were broken off and so was her tail. So I used the beading from that little bachelorette shot glass necklace and put some of the beads there and there and there. There was the little skeleton hand that was on a little skeleton arm that we found like 2 weeks ago, and then the little skeleton head that I think we found this last weekend. I added all of those to her, and it is a little bit creepy, especially for a Minnie Mouse, but you know me. I was able to repair both of the welcome signs. The one just needed the chain fixed, and that one's now out on the porch. And then this one I hung in here, it just needed new batteries. I've been using the little candle warmer thingy, and it is fantastic. The warmer is the one we found in the bins this last weekend, and then the melts are these ones, the really cute, fun-shaped ones that we found in the bins. I've been using those, and oh, they smell so yummy. I also was able to fix that guy that we found in the CVS bins. Remember, his legs were broken right there. Just some E6000, and I put some painter's tape around to support him while that dried overnight, and now he is good to go and looking super duper happy. For the little top hat that we found, I put that big huge clip on it that we also found in the bins, and then I used some of this white netting that was from the thing that held all those pumpkins at the craft store. I just cut some of it off and then used some black spray paint that was from the bins and just sprayed kind of the tips of it. The white ribbon was already on this netting stuff because it was what held that bag together. The bag had been torn, and so the whole thing of pumpkins was in there. I added this ribbon, this bow that we of course found in the bins, the button, the little gem, all from the bins, the rhinestones, that was a broken necklace in the bins, and then this little purple ribbon here was just a little memorial ribbon from my friend's little sister's funeral service last week. Goodies here. Oh, and there are things that need to be repaired. That's another reason that I start early, is because you never know what things have gotten, banged up and mangled. This guy needs his sticks glued back on. Not a big deal. I've got the craft table out, working on several crafts. This guy that I made last year, he needs a little bit of love and attention just to be more secure. Yeah, that's one of my fabulous Halloween upcycles. Everything on there is from the bins. This is one of my favorites. I made him last year. Well, them. They're my mermaids. Yeah, it's a tough life being a mermaid. That's all from the bins. All of those supplies, the frame, the mermaids, all of it. Frugal friends, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Lulu, we need a tote. We need, geez, didn't I tell you that eventually it would pay off if we kept coming back? Every time I start feeling like quitting and I'm getting all down because of, stupid people locking bins or putting up signs or whatever, then I find something like this and I keep going. It's a freaking Stitch mug. It is a Stitch mug. Lulu, there's tons of little slimes in here. Yep, and more makeup and paint. Oh, run, Lulu. Come and grab stuff. Oh, man, we cleaned house. Jeez. There are tools. But seriously, we have no room left at all. Oh man, that's all right. That is okay. I just wish we had more totes. It's so cool that we found the totes that we did at the thrift store. Because I'll take that mug. I know, I found a couple of them. Frugal friends, it should not be a surprise that we are done. We are done. We're looking at this ginormous, unbelievable just overwhelmingly fabulous Halloween haul from the Halloween pop-up store. So I promised Olivia I would go ahead and get these things of makeup recorded because she is super excited to start playing with these. And you know our rule, we have to document and show our frugal friends before we can start playing with the stuff. So there are 2 things of makeup. Each of them is missing a couple of things, but there's still plenty of stuff in there to work with. There you go, Miss Lulu. Enjoy. And now I'm gonna start sorting. As anticipated, it took quite a while. Lulu kept bringing in tote after tote. You can wave, take some credit, poor thing. Tote after tote, and we sorted and organized, and I think we're done. A Slimer there who's missing an arm. Don't worry, he will still find a home out in our yard. This whole tote is Ninja Turtle costumes. And let's go over here to the brooms and staffs. There are tons of the brooms and staffs. Couple of them that just need to be repaired, no big deal, but tons and tons of those. And buried under all those is this one that I still need to do a repair on. I wish I would have grabbed more of the sticks that I saw there in the bin, because this is what they go to. It says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. There's a Hocus Pocus candle. I am still totally going to use it, of course. And then there's the lid for a ceramic Hocus Pocus jar, kind of cookie jar kind of thing. I have no idea yet what I will use this for, but you know us, we'll find something to do with it. And then finally, the old Salem Broom Company, crafting Enchanted Brooms since 1802. Tarot, they're like tarot. So I haven't opened them up yet to see if they're bandana or tablecloth size. I'm thinking they'd be large bandana and would probably work as tablecloths. Let me show you just a couple more things. There are 4 of these fantastic, awesome Ouija mugs. For 2 of the Stitch mugs are some retractable fangs, and then some scary nail adhesive thingies with a bunch of these really fun little applique thingies, some glitter gel, some lipstick, a whole bunch of slimes, a palette of eyeshadows, and a little teeny tiny nail polish. Look at this sad guy. So I was saying, yeah, there were some things I wish I would have looked for, but we were in such a hurry. There was so much, and we were just working our tails off trying to get all of it. Oh, poor Zero. Oh, poor Zero. He is missing an ear. I have 2 of these crossbody bags, Ever After High. Wigs. This is Teen Beach Movie Leela. There are 2 of that one there. There is Apple White from Ever After High and Game of Thrones Melisandre wig. There are also some other hair pieces. There's this mustache beard kind of wizard thing. There is also a hair extension. There is a random little jewel, a Walking Dead bracelet, 2 of these neon chain necklaces. There is a ladybug yo-yo, a zebra headband with a fun flower thing on the side. Yes, Frugal friends, I am absolutely having to speed some of this up. This haul, I'm not kidding, it was insane. It was huge. It was amazing. And the original video, which I will link in the video description, it'll take you through slowly through all of it, and you'll see just how long it took to show every single item that we pulled from the Spirit Halloween store dumpster. Come on, the most amazing, especially if you like Halloween, most amazing dumpster diving score, I mean, maybe of my entire dumpster diving career. Oh my gosh, of course we will. Another thing we will fix and keep is this staff. Look at that awesome top. Oh my goodness. So it needs to go right here on this walking staff that has an equally awesome base. We've got another thing for the E6000. This is a clown hammer. There is this little piece, I'm guessing like ninja, random little piece there. We will use that. We've got a piece of a squid or octopus, something. We've got several camo bandanas. We've got these 2 fabulous skulls, which are super because I almost went and bought another skull for one of the things I'm working on in the yard display. Now I don't have to. Yes, they are broken, but I think that is perfect. That just adds, you know, to how cool they are. You can totally use them for other things. I mean, look how cool that is, just adding that broken. They're two broken pieces, but put together, they're fantastic. We have several of these blades. All the poles to go with them are right here. So there is a Tommy gun. There are several knives. These are bloody blades.
Then there are all of these party glasses. Look at all these sunglasses. We've got the ladybug ones there and some pow pow. And just orange and black hippie sunglasses. They're missing a piece. And just some blue glasses. We've got a grenade. It was like a light up noisy one, but it's broken. So it will just have to be something on the shelf. Something the kids play with. We've got some of these fences. One of them is just missing the pokey part on top. Not a problem. That will be added to our graveyard display out front. There is a dropping spider. It's supposed to drop when activated and then climb back up. We'll see if it works. Even if it doesn't, we're going to use it. There are, let's see, oh, there's some glitter mats, makeup for face and body. There are comic books. Kind of random that those were in there. Then there are these three chainsaws. Two of them are the clown variety, and then one, I think, to this clown. Yeah, he needs his hair glued back on, and he just needs to be kind of put back together.
Here's these guys having fun with the chainsaws.
Mom, does it?
At least one of them does make noise. Trick-or-treating bags and all of these trunk-or-treat kits that have like decorations and things in them. All right. On to these costumes. We've got this one, Wicked Wolfie. We did end up donating a large majority of the costumes and accessories that you see in this video. There were some absolutely that we kept because we do love to dress up and we love Halloween. And yeah, this pirate hat, you know, I kept that and did like a whole photo shoot with myself. It was a lot of fun. And there are several of these that, yes, we added to our supplies out in the Halloween shed, but like this one, for instance, I didn't keep that. There were so many that we just donated to the schools, or we put them out just and offered them like on Facebook and things like that. Obviously things that are Star Wars and killer clowns, yeah, we held on to those, of course. And you will be seeing all of these fabulously horrible killer clown masks in our yard display here soon. I highly recommend that you check out your Spirit Halloween stores right after Halloween, and for like the next couple of weeks they will be doing like clearance sales after Halloween. But when they are done with all of those clearance sales, you need to be watching. You need to be watching for when they're wrapping up, because you have got to be on top of it. Get to those dumpsters because it is going to be insane. Absolutely insane. Bring a friend, bring a lot of totes, have room in your car because it will get filled up.
Fixing what needs fixing. There's a whole pile here of stuff that needs to be repaired or tested, so we're gonna work on that.
With the E6000, we fixed these two pumpkins. The boo just needed to be reattached on top, and then this guy had several cracked pieces, and we just stuck it all back together and used some painter's tape and let it dry, and now he's beautiful. And we added that little black leaf, some of you may recall. I spent so many hours crafting and repairing and creating with all of these silly, fabulous Halloween finds. Oh my goodness, and decorating the home and having a wonderful, wonderful time of it all. You know that fall is my favorite. The kids, they got in a lot of it too. We found these fabulous coffin, casket, whatever, cookie things from the craft store dumpster. They were Wilton brand, and we made a bunch of them. We ended up using hot glue and Mod Podge and stuff like that because we knew we weren't going to eat them. We just had a wonderful time making them, and I think those are like $20 each retail, but we got a whole bunch of them right out of the dumpsters, and it was one of our most favorite Halloween activities last year.
No, I'm gonna clap my hands. Dang it. So, believe it or not, I'm not done yet.
This is where I've gotten to with the porch. My front porch. There's too many details for you to probably catch all of them without going into slow-mo, pausing and looking. But I hope you'll recognize some of these items from our many dumpster diving trips, because that's where all of this is from, the bins. There's definitely still more that I want to do eventually, but I had to stop because my body said it was time. We have noisy neighbors.
What'd you get?
What I hate is telling people, hey, I'm out of town for the next
Hey, if you know how to bargain, wheel, and deal, why not?
And then, before you know it, the big night comes, the big night goes, and it's time to take it all down and prepare for a long, cold winter and another year until we get to break out the spooky stuff and start celebrating again.